Stealth wealth is a game changer. Stealth wealth is what you need to be practicing in 2026. People with real wealth don't have to prove to you that they have wealth. People don't have to, with real wealth, don't have to show that they have money. They don't want to flash to the world and signal to the world they have money. Stealth wealth is actually a technique that the wealthy use to stay under the radar. Because when people know you have money, people will ask you for things. They expect more from you. They expect you to pick up the bill because you have it. They expect you to give out crazy gifts because you have it. They expect you to transfer your money just because you have money. But spending your money is the quickest way to have no money. See, people who practice stealth wealth understand that money brings attention. Flashiness drains your wealth. Flashiness makes your money disappear quicker than throwing it in a black hole. See, people need to understand the reason real wealthy people don't show off to the world is because it brings too much attention. Is it because it actually drains your pockets? Because you go on that luxury trip and you're showing off on Instagram, you're taking pictures, and you keep doing that, people are going to expect you to keep on living like that. And if you're not posting the pictures, people are going to think you fell off. People are going to start thinking you done lost the wealth. Because once you start showing this lifestyle, now you got to uphold an image. Now you got to uphold to your own standards, or people going to assume you went broke. But in reality, showing off to people is the quickest way to go broke. Showing your friends and family and taking pictures of luxury food and luxury trips and all this, wearing the Rolex and the designer clothes and doing all these things is the quickest way to drain your wealth. It's the quickest way to have people expecting more from you too. We need to stop putting on an image. We need to start going under the radar, because the quickest way to save money, the quickest way to build wealth is the opposite of spending wealth. The quickest way to build wealth is actually staying low key, wearing the same clothes, not wearing clothes once and going buy some new ones, not buying every piece of clothes you see and then have closets flooded with clothes and now you need to get rid of some shit. Having clothes you never wear because you got so many things. Scared to rewear things. Scared to wear a watch that is not a Rolex or this and that. Scared to wear shoes that your friend's not going to say, hey, I love them shoes too. Scared to wear plain Adidas instead of Jordans. Scared to wear running shoes instead of Louis Vuitton sneakers. Because y'all want the pic for the Instagram. Y'all want people to think you're living like that. But trying to show off is keeping you broke. See, people with real money understand the way to keep money, the way to build money is to live like you have no money. I seen a video of people talking about in 2026, they're going to start acting broke to help their finances. And they don't understand that is the ultimate way to have money. That is what the rich folks do. That is what the people with money do. They live like they have no money. They're not stingy with their money. They just know the value of their dollar. They just know, instead of me buying that $5,000 purse, I can buy this $5,000 stocks investments and it's going to grow to tens and thousands of dollars in the future. Instead of buying this $5,000 Goyard bag, or instead of buying this $5,000, Balenciaga coat, they put that money in assets and have that money build wealth that they never could dream of. They have that money work for them. See, rich folks buy things that bring them value. Rich folks buy things that bring money back in return. Assets is what you want, not liabilities. Liabilities is bringing money out your pockets. Assets is things that bring value, things that bring money into your pocket, bro. See, people don't understand that one simple thing: assets versus liabilities. The rich do. The real wealthy do. And that's why they choose to look ordinary. That's why you have billionaires that look ordinary and wearing plain tees and you're wondering why. That's why the same people that make these clothing brands that or you're buying for thousands of dollars, they're not wearing the clothing brand. They're wearing plain suits or plain tees. You know, we've been tricked in this society to think that we have to spend to show we have it. We have to pretend and spend to prove to our peers we are doing well, when the opposite is what's gonna build wealth. So practice stealth wealth, staying under the radar, building wealth quietly, building wealth slowly, letting that money compile while people are over there wondering, where have you been? He must don't have any money. He's not spending it. Whole time you're growing wealth. They're showing off, they're losing money. You're staying quiet and building wealth. You're building true value. You're bringing true value to your life. And instead of showing off, now you can go do things that bring you actual value. Now, if you're going to practice the stealth wealth mindset and start implementing in your own life, go ahead and like this video. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.